There has been a lot of recent developments when it comes to lost media, from the recently found Sesame Street episode to the Ghibli pilot screen grabs. Although I recently made a video showing off found lost media, today I want to share more pieces of lost media. So without wasting any time, let's get started.
This is Cartoon Network.
Tiny TV was a Cartoon Network block that once aired in several countries like Australia, India, Southeast Asia, as well as Latin America. There seems to be lost bumpers and commercials that were once aired, and from what I've been able to research, there's not much information about it, besides the Wikipedia pages and the few promos we've been able to find. It's safe to say that a lot of them are still missing to this day.
It ain't like it's the last time you're ever gonna see sunshine again.
That's the last time we're seeing sunshine, isn't it?
So, if it wasn't bad enough, not only was the original FoodFight movie partially found, but supposedly there was a video game tie-in, as well. Like, why? If it's real, then at least they had high hopes for the movie. But unless there's more information about this, then I guess we can only speculate what the video game tie-in was about. Speaking of movies, this is something that I came across while doing some research. Christopher, Christopher P. Jacobs was a longtime filmmaker and lecturer on film at the University of North Dakota. I noticed that most of his films have not been publicly archived, and any attempt of finding any of the films he directed, well, it turned up nothing, although I've been able to find a couple of trailers and a partial upload of the 2004 movie Miss Mystic. Although on YouTube it's titled a bit differently there, so... But from what I've been able to tell, it seems that at some point there was a time when you would able to purchase the movies from either the college store, the producer themselves, or you were able to rent it on Blockbuster. But unfortunately, those options aren't available anymore because well, he died way back then in 2017, and all the Blockbuster stores are all gone. And I tried doing some deeper research into this, but I wasn't able to find any more information, and there's no legitimate way to purchase these films. Although I did find some Wayback Machine archives. So unless there's a way to view these films in its entirety, um, as of now, it's considered lost to this day. So, I recently noticed that some topic channels on YouTube had their music removed from the platform, saying that it's not available anymore. This was a problem for a while now because at some point you weren't able to watch some videos from the country's region, which was a bad thing. Anyways, I'm not entirely sure if it's a copyright thing or maybe licensing issues. I've been asking around for some answers, and from what we've been able to deduct, it's probably due to licensing issues, or because given there's no explanation of the sudden disappearances of these songs, it's kind of confusing to say the very least. I've even kept track of some of these songs, which I've been locating them from Korean Simpsons channels, and I've added them to the playlist, but despite all that effort, some of them are now lost to this day. Recently, I've noticed that some of these songs have been re-uploaded, some even retitled, and have been credited to different artists. For example, this one by NFNG is a slowed down version of the song, which has been retitled and credited to a different artist. Another one called City Saloon has been renamed and recredited to a different artist, now called By Push by Bunny. Until now, these songs are most likely lost, but given that I've recently rediscovered some of these songs through research, I'm gonna have to try my best to find them again. We'll see.
We can't go on an adventure without my binoculars. Can you help me find my binoculars?
So this is a weird one. I came across this post in the Lost Media Wiki Discord, and I thought I'd add this. So supposedly there was a George Lopez ad where, so he ends up talking to Dora the Explorer of all people. Why? I have no idea. Basically, the user posted that the two were having a conversation. The conversation being that George was lost at Nick Jr. And Dora was surprised to hear that George was far from his home, which that being Nick and Knight. Yeah, this is one crossover I thought it would never exist, but apparently it does. Although there's a similar video to this, there's no screenshots or any video footage for now, so it's all speculation. I don't know why, but what is it with Fox shows being lost and all? Murder Police is a 2013 Fox animated comedy created by David A. Goodman and Jason Ruiz. It pretty much consisted of 13 episodes, and from what I've been able to tell from the synopsis, it kinda reminds me of that Simpsons episode where they were watching the show Police Cops, but kinda gives off the American Dad vibe. Anyways, it seems that all 13 episodes are missing, and the intro is the only thing that's been archived. If I had to guess, it didn't seem as popular because, well, some animated Fox shows around this time period, they weren't received well. So it's a possibility that it may have been shelved forever, although it's been rumored to air in India.
You're watching UPN, the United Paramount Network.
Damn, why you gotta give me that ShroomTube nostalgia? I'm going to leave a link to the YouTube video in the description, since they mostly cover more about this lost show, but basically, Reunited was a 1998 TV show aired by UPN, and it was considered the lowest viewed TV show in its time, because it didn't really do well, and the critics did not like the style of the show, although partial clips have been found. And there's literally no available episodes online. Although there are plot synopses available, but as of now, this show is considered lost. So, this is something that's very interesting, which I'm gonna cover right now. It seems that Mr. Nightmare has a few lost videos, and they can be proven here. Although they've never resurfaced, they are privated now, and doing a bit of research, it seems that he has other deleted videos as well. And luckily those videos have been archived and saved. Oh, yikes. This literally reminds me of Evil Elmo. So back when Cookie Monster made his first few appearances, he had teeth, making the character more of a threat than an ally. However, I came across this image in the Lost Media Wiki Discord, and yeah. It reminds me of those Evil Elmo videos, and the origin of this picture is unknown. I'll admit it's a unique design, but I can see how young kids would find this scary. Take me for an instance. I used to be afraid of Evil Elmo when I was in middle school, which I know it sounds dumb, but to be fair, I used to be afraid of Elmo when I was young too, so Anyways, the photo may have been taken around between 1968 through 1969. So unless there's more information about this photo, the context of the said photo is unknown at the moment.
And I'm counting down
7, 6.
to the big event.
Okay, why does this exist? So, interesting enough, the Nickelodeon Mega Music Fest has a few archived videos, and if you ever wanted to see Nick Jr. characters sing cover songs like I Have a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas, yeah, this is your show. Honestly, it's kind of interesting because, like, I never thought Dora the Explorer would sing that kind of song, but here we are. It's kind of a shame that the 2010 version is mostly lost, but I recommend looking at the archive videos. It's really interesting. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the video and I wish you all a great day. Cheers.